Hello everybody, welcome to our 20 subscribers video. Finally, it's been a long time coming. I've been almost doing this for a year and we have gotten to 20 subscribers. I cannot thank you all enough for your support and obviously your willingness to watch my videos because you are subscribed for a reason. But to celebrate this great achievement in our time together, I have decided to do a top 10 video. But it's going to be two top 10 videos since we're at 20 subscribers. So I hope you enjoy these two videos and let's get into it. So the first video I'm going to bring you is my top 10 least favorite Pokemon. Yes, this does contain some bias and I hope I don't offend anyone if some of these are your favorite Pokemon. I think most of you will generally agree with me. But I don't really dislike too many Pokemon, and it was kind of hard for me to find these ones. But after I got a few, I started getting on a roll, and I finally figured out which ones I want. So here we go with our top 10 least favorite Pokemon. Number 10, Stantler. Now, Stantler by no means is a really bad Pokemon. I actually kind of like it in a sense. Like if I caught it, I think it's a decent design. I think the face is kind of like, come here, I want to fight you, and I'm going to take you down with me. If I go down, you're going down with me. I hate this thing when it, especially when I was playing through my Soul Silver. I'd always get to right before Ecruteak City, and I'd always find Stantler, and they'd always put me to sleep. Or I'd be trying to train my ghost type and they would put me this, and I couldn't hit them because I had ghost type moves. It sucked. I hate these things and it's so hard to fight them. They're pretty powerful too, and that makes me really mad, and I don't use it, so this really grinds my gears. So let's move on to number 9. We have Shuckle. Oh my gosh, Shuckle. Yeah, rock type. Woohoo. I can see that. I can see the bug typing on it too. Rock and bug together though, on a Pokemon that has high defenses? Are you freaking kidding me, Game Freak? This thing is impossible to defeat. You have to have a water type. Shuckle is the reason I carry a water type on my team when I find that I'm going to be fighting one. I always carry a water type because the water type's the only thing that's going to do anything to it. You send in a fire type, rock throw or Shumpland, and it's dead. Send in a, I don't know, send in a fighting type, bug resist it. There's nothing hurts it besides water. Really, so you bring a water type and you better have that water type like 10 levels higher, because Shuckle will not go down really easily. Next we have Schnubble, and I really do not like Schnubble. I always hear people say, oh, Schnubble's so cute. Schnubble's a fairy type. Schnubble is not a fairy type. It should not be a fairy type. It should be a normal type. Fairy types shouldn't exist. I hate the fairy typing. It ruined everything. Not meaning to go on a rant there. But I really don't like fairy types. It's my least favorite typing, and I don't see why Schnubble is a fairy type. It makes no sense to me. Now, I don't mind Granbull. It kind of looks cool, but Schnubble just looks stupid and dopey, and I want to punch it in the face. I want to brick break it to death, but I can't brick break it to death because it's a fairy type. Next, we have Unknown, one of the most useless Pokemon. All I can learn is Hidden Power. Yeah, I get it's a mythical Pokemon and it's supposed to be rare and stuff, but if you're a collector is the only reason to go after these things. They suck otherwise. It's a stupid Pokemon. It's a waste of my PC boxes to catch all of them so I can get you catch all of them and you can get an exclamation point and a question mark. What about a period? Come on, Game Freak. You're kidding me here. You give a bad Pokemon and you don't even follow through with it. Maybe I wanted a comma. Maybe I wanted a hashtag. Or an asterisk. Or an ampersand. But no, I get an exclamation point and a question mark. Come on. Alright, moving on. We have the Cave and the Water Root Pokemon. I don't even know what to say about this. This irks everybody. It's not just me, it's everybody. Oh, I did a video on Geodude and Zubat. So, yeah, I've already kind of explained those. But just so you know, both are incredibly annoying. Especially Zubat and it being a poison and flying type. And it doesn't do anything because you're usually carrying a water or grass type. And it doesn't help when you have to face a flying and poison type. It doesn't do anything to your Pokemon. It's just a... Then you have Geodudes that'll blow up on you if you let them live a turn. So it's just great. Those are the two I really don't. I like Zubat and Geodude as Pokemon. I just hate encountering them in the cave so many times. And water Pokemon, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many Tentacruel I've encountered in Fire Red. I've had to. That's why I always had an electric type on my team. I always had a Jolteon or I had a Pikachu because I had to freaking deal with those things on my way to Cinnabar Island. It's so annoying. Ugh. And don't even get me started on Dugtrio, especially Alolan Dugtrio, because I will break the computer. Next we have Alolan forms. Appropriate because we're just talking about Alolan Dugtrio. We don't need Clay Matthews to come into the Pokemon world. He can stay in this football playing realm. These all are terrible. Okay, I'll take that back. Ninetales is pretty cool. That's the only one they did good on. Sandslash, it's okay. But the rest are trash. I mean, come on. An Executor with an extremely long neck, yeah, it's a palm tree. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. But it's a dragon type. Are you kidding me? Make it the only type you can make it besides Psychic and Grass, because that's what it is. You should have made it a flying type because of the breeze. That's the only thing that makes sense. Freaking Marowak, Ghost and Fire. That's cool typing. Really cool typing. I really like the typing, but I hate it on a Marowak. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I got a Fire Baton Bone. Yeah, that's great. Good job. Have fun. Muck. I thought Muck couldn't get any worse as the Pokemon. It couldn't look more stupid. It's a pile of sludge, and then they make it and then they throw three more colors onto it. They gave it blue, green, and yellow on top of its already bad purple, and they changed the purple to pink just to make it even more stupid. It's a great Pokemon, Poison Dark type, great typing. Only ground's the only thing that's gonna hurt it, but it sucks. It just looks so stupid. Okay, Sandshrews kind of cute. Sandshrews always cute. Sandslash, it's a freaking ice mountain. Kim, Lola Vulpix, Lola Ninetales. Good job, Game Freak. I'll give you a thumbs up on that. And then you got Mario and Wario over there on the left. Oh my gosh, I had encountered so many of these things. I had a fighting type on my team just so I could take out them. It's so annoying to fight them. And then Meowth, what are you thinking making it a dark type? I'm surprised you didn't make it a dark normal type, so it's just like little Rattata. I can just break it to death. Moving on, Pyukumuku. Oh, don't even get me started about this stupid thing. Oh, this is a waste of a Pokemon. It looks like a freaking licorice jelly bean that has like cream powder inside of it that someone tried to decorate with like pink things and it didn't really work out well. It's just, ugh. It looks stupid. It is stupid. It's a waste of a Pokemon. I mean, come on, Game Freak, you've had some duds. This is terrible, though. This is just trash. I want to just chuck it back into the ocean. Actually, I don't want to chuck it into the ocean. I want to chuck it against the wall so I never see it again. It splatters everywhere. Just take a bucket of water from the ocean and throw it on the wall so that way you don't have to see its remains anymore. God. And then it's so hard to fight because if you get a Focus Sash, it can like one-shot everything. It can live forever. It's such a great Pokemon. Love fighting in competitive battles. It makes me so mad. So mad. Moving on. Oh, Vanillite, Vanillish, and Vanillix. Okay, give it. I haven't played with these Pokemon. I haven't used these Pokemon on my team a lot. I used a Vanillite because I had one in my Delta Lock 2 series that died in the first episode I got it. It sucks. Yeah, I need a nice type at that point. Yeah, it died. Thanks, Vanillite. It's just a freaking vanilla ice cream cone. I'm surprised the shiny form isn't a chocolate ice cream cone. Or it should have multiple forms. So it could be chocolate, it could be strawberry, it could be butter pecan, it can be moose tracks, it can be cookie dough, it could be whatever flavor ice cream you want. Why don't we have a sherbet one? Come on, Game Freak. You gotta be fair about this. And then evolution form. Oh, it's just a like a waffle cone with a bigger scoop of ice cream in it. That's great. And then it's like a super deluxe waffle cone where vanilla, you get the name deluxe from, yeah. And it has 2 scoops in it. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the extra scoop, Game Freak. I needed that so much. Oh, finally we reached the top of the list. Or do we? Not quite. This Pokemon is just trash. Literally trash. It's trash. It's trash. It's a pile of trash. Okay, let me explain here. Trubbish is at least a little bit cute. Okay? It's a trash bag. It's kind of cute. It waddles around like a little trash bag. It's kind of adorable. Okay? This thing is just a behemoth and ugly thing. I hate seeing this in battle. As soon as I see this in battle, I'm like, I gotta earthquake this to death. I can't do it. I can't look at it. I close my eyes. I cover the top screen. Just look at the bottom screen. Tap on the buttons to kill it. Leave the bottom line that says guard border fainted and keep going on because I can't stand the look of this thing. And finally, one of the most controversial Pokemon in the universe, Jinx. Game Freak, I love Gen 1. Don't get me wrong. I love Gen 1. Charizard's my favorite Pokemon. Gen 1's my favorite generation. Fire Red and Leaf Green are my favorite games. But why did you have to put this quote-unquote princess thing in here? It's supposed to look, I assume it looks supposed to look like, it looks like a lady, like a sort of lady thing, and I don't like Pokemon that look like humans as it is. Well, I mean, Glade's kind of cool. Glade's cool and Gardevoir's cool. That's about it. But this thing, it's so bad. It looks like it has some kind of Fergie wig or something. It's trying to be Lady Gaga dressing up and all this weird stuff. It's got like weird things on its elbows and it's just creepy. And then they had a black version of it in Gen 1. Are you kidding me, Game Freak? Are you not trying to make a racist statement there? This is terrible. Why did you do that? Oh, it is so bad. Shiny forms don't get any better, folks. Shiny forms do not get any better. This is the worst Pokemon. Okay, Ice and Psychic, cool typing. I gotta say, that's a really cool typing. I like that typing. Trash Pokemon, cool typing. Get rid of it, make it something else. Make it something cool. If you want to make it a Jinx, make it like a Jester type thing. I think that would look a lot better than this. Just like give it a male form. Leave this as the female form. No one's going to ever use it. Make a male form of Jinx. Everyone will use it because it looks so much better. Alright, so that's the end of that video. That top 10 list. God, I need a break. Okay. So now we're going to go into my top 10 favorite Pokemon characters. Now these can be Pokemon characters from the anime, from the manga, although I don't read manga, so those probably will not be included. And in-game experiences, and by games I mean like the main series game and sub games. I don't think I have a lot of sub games. I think it's all main series though. So enjoy. Number 10, we got Norman. Game Freak, I praise you for this. This is such a great character. Norman is the only like real father character you have in the game, and he's also a gym leader. Like, how awesome is that? Your dad is the gym leader. Is not only a gym leader, a pretty dang powerful gym leader. I remember playing through Emerald. I trained and I grinded to beat Norman. I was like 15 levels higher than his slacking because I knew I had to defeat him and he was going to be powerful. Yeah, I was a kid at the time and didn't really know type advantages, didn't carry a fighting type with me, really. I think one time I had a Blaziken and that kind of helped a lot because I just used like Blaze Kick or like Double Kick or something that would kill it. But Norman is a very powerful trainer, very powerful gym leader, and actually I think he's a great role model, and it's kind of cool I definitely recommend Hoenn as a great start to any adventure. Anyone's like anyone who is just starting out playing Pokemon, Hoenn's a really good game to start. It gives you the feeling of having someone who you can look up to. I mean, Norman's such a great character, and I really enjoyed playing the game with Norman and coming back and beating him. That was so much fun. And speaking of normal type gym leaders, next up we got Whitney. Now Whitney, I thought Whitney was pretty cute. Not gonna lie, she was pretty cute. I actually think I might have had a crush at her at one point. But anyways, very much she gave me nightmares. I thought I would have dreams because she's so cute and I was fantasizing over her, but no, she gave me nightmares. And it's because of that stupid Miltank. Oh my gosh, I got a Miltank in my last playthrough, and oh, I love the thing because it's so powerful and bulky, especially when it gets thick fat. Love that. But this thing was so hard to defeat. I didn't know about the Machop trade in Goldenrod City, so I hadn't done that. I wish I would have, because it might have made this fight easier. I tried everything. I did a psychic playthrough, and I had my drowsy, confuse it, disable it, put it to sleep, and it still killed me. I don't know how it did it. That's how powerful Whitney is. Whitney was always I always hated playing Johto, because when I got to Whitney, I'm like, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm like, this playthrough is over here. I don't want to play Whitney. I would quit playing Johto for a while and be like, I want to finish, see how Johto ends. I get back on and be like, oh, I'm in a gym. Okay, let's go battle the gym leader. Sweeps my team. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I didn't play. Puts the game away. Comes back, plays it again. Whitney's a great person, great trainer, great gym leader. Really admire her and how powerful she is. Normal type gym leaders actually are pretty hard to beat, and again, I didn't know about the fighting thing, so that didn't help. Next we have Brock. Oh, Brock is one of my favorite gym leaders, mostly because he's I like him a lot more because of the anime than I do in the games. He's a really weak gym leader. I always swept him pretty easily, even though I had a Charmander. I swept him with the freaking Butterfree, okay? I swept him with a Butterfree. Whoop-de-doo. He's weak. We all get it. He's the first gym leader. Rock type is not a good typing, so yeah, who cares? But Brock, I really like Brock in the anime. I just think the sprite of him is the best sprite. He's really cool. It gives a lot of help to Ash in his adventures, and I just think of Brock as the older brother, a smart guy who knows everything, who's always willing to help out his friends and protect the people he cares about. So I really admired Brock in the anime, and he's really cool. Although I don't know how he sees. Next we have Serena. Oh, Serena. I played through Pokemon X and Y, and I battled Serena. I'm like, Serena's pretty cute, and I'm like, Shauna's pretty cute. I'm like, they made these characters pretty cute. And not gonna lie, Serena is freaking hard to beat if you're not ready for her. I was not ready for Serena when I battled her at post game, and man, she killed me. I had an evolution team, and she just swept the floor with me. But after all, I think after all that's over and gone, I started watching the anime again, and man, I thought Serena and Ash were perfect for each other. I think that's a pretty cool thing, and I really really liked her in that. I thought she's pretty cute, and I liked her backstory in the anime, and I think that she's a great character and has good character development. So I really thank the writers and Game Freak for making this awesome character. But I'm gonna hold off on giving her my approval to Ash because we have someone who I like a little bit better, and that's Misty. Yeah, I'm a Gen 1. People call me a Gen 1er. Okay, I'm not a Gen 1er. I think other games are cool. 2, Charizard just happens to be my favorite Pokemon. Generation 1 just happens to be my favorite generation. Fire Red and Leaf Green just happen to be my favorite. Hold on a second. Epiphany here. Gen 1 is not my favorite generation. It's Generation 3. That's when I started. I didn't start in Generation 1. I don't like that, really. I don't like how that's all set up. I like Gen 3. Gen 3 is where I got my start. Gen 3 is my favorite generation. Fire Red and Leaf Green are my favorite games because they're my favorite generation. There we go. Cleared. Not a Gen 1er. Good. Alright. But anyways, Misty is the best female companion Ash has ever had. She is so snarky, and I think she's just adorable. I think it's kind of cute how they play off each other, and I definitely ship them real hard. Sorry, everybody who wanted Ash and Serena to be together and thought I was going there. No, it's Misty. It's Misty all the way. Like, I always like thought if I could be in the Pokemon world, I would want to be the guy Misty took the Cerulean Cape. That would be me. I hope I could be that guy. And I used to like electric types, and I'd be like, "Hey, Misty, you can be with me, and I can like cover you because I'm an electric type user, and I fight electric with electric. So yeah, we could work." No, I don't know what I was thinking about that, but I always liked Misty. I always thought she was really cute, and I always thought she was a really good companion to Ash. And I really think she could be a great gym leader if she was not so early in the game. Finally, we break to the top 5, and of course, we gotta go to the games with my boy, Red. Playable character, given the name Red, or question mark, however you want to name it. I played through as Red, didn't really understand it the first time I played it. Fire-type team, Charizard, my starter. Yeah, I did all that jazz. And, man, playing through Generation 3 with Charizard really got me to make my best Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon. But Red is just so cool. I like the myths about Red being like the ultimate trainer. And like learning about all the origin stuff with Red and like watching Pokemon Origins, it's kind of cool to think that you could be Red someday. It's kind of cool to strive for that because Red is what everyone wants to be. Pokemon Master, completed the Pokédex, best trainer in the world. I think Red's a really cool role model, and I really liked Red. But there's just a few people who are better than him. We're going to start with Cynthia. Now, Cynthia. Bringing back horror stories from Pokemon Diamond. I hated battling Cynthia. I hated the champion battle. I cheated to beat Cynthia the first time I beat Cynthia. She is so freaking hard. Garchomp is such a great Pokemon, and it's her ace. I see Cynthia, and I'm like, oh, she's pretty cute. She can't be powerful. She's the champion. She's not gonna be that powerful. Walk in, throws that spear to him. I'm like, oh, okay. Get to Garchomp. I'm like, I have no chance. This thing is gonna kill me. This thing is gonna decimate me. And lo and behold, Garchomp decimates me. It's very powerful. I'd love to see Cynthia like in the new anime, like a Mega Garchomp. I think that'd be cool. I think Cynthia would be even more powerful. I definitely think Cynthia is the most powerful trainer in the world. Now, I'm not so sure about that. I want to see how her battle Red. I'd love to see that battle, just because I think it'd be great. But I know it probably won't happen. And even if it did, it would happen in game, and Red would always win in the end. So it wouldn't really matter. But like, I would like to see when the universes collide, and the game is brought over into the anime, and generations aren't separated. I'd love to see this battle because I definitely would love to see Cynthia wipe the floor with Red. Yeah, Cynthia would wipe the floor with Red. Cynthia would wipe the floor with anybody. Cynthia is so powerful, and that powerfulness is really attractive. Kind of is. She's just a great character, great power and strength. Yeah, she's really cool. Moving on, we have Samuel Oak, not Samson Oak. Samson Oak is a Alolan form. We do not talk about Alolan forms. But Samuel Oak, oh, Professor Oak. I remember like watching the anime, and I always thought Professor Oak was the funniest guy. He's such a great character, great sense of humor. He does have some wisdom sometimes. I like how he was always watching you and says you can't use a bike here because I say so. He's like God in some senses like that. But he's really cool, really funny, and I just think he's a great character. Game Freak really hit the nail on the head. I'd love to do the final battle with Professor Oak that they made in Generation 1. I'd love to do that. And I think I might lose, but I would like to try. Moving on to our runner-up, we have Wally. And Wally has a bit of a backstory to it. So I played through Emerald, and I didn't think anything about Wally. I never actually beat the game because I never fully played through it. But I always thought Wally was terrible. I thought he was an easy rival. I thought his rules was a piece of crap. and I thought he would never become anything. Then when I played Oros and I got to the final battle with Wally in Victory Road, I'm like, this kid got some stuff. And then I realized that Wally actually is probably very relatable to a lot of people. Very relatable to me, actually. So I relate with Wally because I feel like he's like the younger brother sort of to the player. I am the younger brother in my family, and the older brother's always beating me. Yeah, I need to stop that. But Wally is just a great built character, sick from the beginning, and then gets stronger. And I think Wally is a true success story. I'd love to see Wally play in some like the anime. I'd love to see Wally anime. I think that'd be cool. I'd love to see Wally like do a tournament or something. I would love to go back to Hoenn, like have Hoenn remakes again that are not Oros, and go back and see like make it like an Emerald 2 where Wally is like the champion or something because Steven retired because he's really old or something, and like the playable character moved on to another region, so you're a new playable character, maybe his son even, and Wally is the champion, and you said you remind me a lot of your father or something like that, and you beat him, and it's like you definitely, I know whose son you are now because you defeated me and you fight like your dad. I think that'd be cool. I really would love to see Wally become champion and play through that region. I think it'd be great. Finally, we get to number 1, and everyone knows who this is. Blue. Yes, I'm referring to him as Blue, not Green, not Gary, not whatever name you gave him. I think I gave him Bob at one point. But I'm talking about Blue. Blue is the great rival, the best rival of all rivals. He was the first rival I battled. I always thought he was snarky and sort of a jerk, and I always wanted to punch his face in, which is why he was a good rival. Because what kind of rival? Like, the rivals kind of suck now. They don't really give you a fight. They don't give you a reason to fight them. But Blue, you see his arrogant little smirk, and you hear his smell you later, and you're like, I can't wait to see you till next time, because I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to obliterate you. I always loved Blue. I thought Blue was always a great rival. I always hated him a lot. I didn't love him. I hated him. I always wanted to punch his face in. His final battle, first time I flew through Fire Red, oh man, I hated that battle. Once I got past Lorelei and got through the Elite Four, oh, I hated that battle because Blue is such a great champion. Great rival, great champion. Playing through Johto, I actually have never battled Blue as a gym leader. I can't wait to do that. Hoping to play through Johto real soon, and I can battle Blue, and that's going to be a great battle for me, and I'm going to really enjoy it, because Blue is such a great character development, son of the professor. I just think it's really cool how the Game Freak did that, and I really think a lot of the people who came up with this design, came up with the character. He kind of reminds me of Tails from the Sonic games, just because of the hair, and he kind of is like a fox because he's sly and cheeky, and yeah, he's just a great rival. I'd love to see him have mega forms and stuff, and I'd love to see him in the new games, and I just really like Blue a lot. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, show your support for the channel. And if you want to show more support in the ultimate form of support, click that subscribe button. As you can see, I do reward my subscribers with some videos. I try to post a lot, multiple times a week, and I do reward subscribers once we get to a substantial number. Next one, it's 20, so I probably won't do another subscriber video until we get to 50. I'm hoping streaming comes around soon. I know I said I would do it at 25 subscribers, but with the current situation of how things are going to be going in my life, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do streaming for a while. I'm hoping I can. I'll try my best, and it might not be very often, but I could stream like maybe once a month, maybe get something like that going. So, yeah. I'll try. I'll really try. And again, I thank all of you. I thank you for watching this video all the way through. I know it's going to be really long because I had 2 top 10 lists, and top 10 lists are like 10 minutes long each. So again, I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my content in the future. And if you want to stay tuned for content in the future, hit the subscribe button. But that's all I have for you. So until next time, I am Chaos May 006 signing off. Burn it up.